Usually offlaners could do okay versus 2 heroes. But then it shifted to where if you get a deny, that it would heavily limit the amount of experience they gained. Like a shitload, it would be like 25% instead of the old 50, and the carry would get more experience. So basically, if you didn't have control over the creep wave, you'd get way too far behind. So you needed to always have like equal heroes there to make sure that you could contest. Oh,
feels good,
man. On top of it. So basically, they changed the experience gain from denying a little bit, and now tri-lane is viable again. Is why it's becoming popular again.
So we've got a completed draft. What's each side trying to do here? What's the strategy here?
Left side is going to protect one, basically.
Pavaga.
What is Pavaga trying to do? Yeah, left side, right side, Pavaga. What are they trying to do?
Trying to basically create space while anti-mage can farm. That's after the laning stage, basically. They can tempo push, basically, with Huskar and allies. Pressure towers basically look for kills. They can do, like, Dream Coils and tossed heroes to stun them. And they need to also mitigate the push of the enemy team. They have a lot between Ember Spirit Slip Push and Iron Shells and Coddle.
Okay.
And they need to occasionally get kills and don't let Ember get out of control.
Now, is that enough to win? Do you think? I want you to lock it in. You get to choose now, Pavaga or the right side in your case, so you know who it is. They're called the realist dealist.
Definitely.
The realist of the dealist.
Definitely right team.
The real deal?
Which is not. Yeah, I almost said team, but I was like, no, it's some other really bad name.
Another team.
All right.
The real
horrible
deal.
Name.
You're locking it in with the real deal.
As much as I guess the Huskar pick, but to be honest, in the Ember Spirit matchup mid, I don't even know if it's that great because of the Fire Shield, but I'm going to go with the real deal. They were their better team in the first game, and I think their draft is just strong in this game as well.
And I'm going to be contrarian and just go with Pavaga and see if they can not be the clearly worst team because game one we felt they had a good draft and they didn't come through, but I'm ready to say that they're ready to come through and dodging his groin bat over here. Let's get it over and see what's going to happen. Well, hey, Sheever thought groin bat was the jam. That's your new nickname, bro. OD groin bat. Let's go.
From one part of the panel to my part of the panel that was discussing the groin bat of Owen.
I don't know how to respond because I'm here with like my groin arrow. I feel like significantly outmatched. You know what I mean? However,
ooh, are you gonna try again?
Yeah, it's a long distance projectile.
Oh,
we're off camera.
Yeah, we're off camera. They didn't want to see that bloodbath. By the way, this is the first time that Rob went against the mainstream, and he actually thought Pavaga is gonna take this, push it to game 3, but
I think he's wrong. He hasn't seen the shenanigans that is Darkseer Spirit Breaker. Is my favorite combo in Dota at the moment. And I love the Ember pick. It's hard countered in the laning phase by the Ember Spirit, or sorry, by the Huskar. But that's why you're just going to put Troll mid. And yeah, he'll lose that. But this is just such a great Ember game. You prevent Puck from phase shifting. And in addition, it's one of the few disables that's now freely castable on Ember, or on AM rather. A lot of projectiles can be avoided, reflected. Ember just slight chains. It's a long range stun, and he's trapped for 3 seconds. Until Manta, you really struggle here.
Right, so we are indeed having that Puck versus the Ember, but surely when they see that, they'll swap it around. Isn't that something that you think they'll do? They can put the Huskar top, Puck mid.
It's tough because you really want Huskar in the mid lane. That's the thing. I think you just accept. Yeah, you accept the matchup is ideal for the real deal, but you don't mind because I think Huskar still wins the matchup. Top lane, this is a really strong duel against an Ember. He's a low armor hero, and you have Tiny and Puck.
We got all the runes in view here. It looks like only bottom lane is a little bit of a contest happening. It means that the real deal gets their reward.
Yeah, they lose a lot of mana as well. You can see the Mango already forced out. Pot as well.
Is that worth a rune?
50 gold per player, kind of.
And you also deny it to them, so you get it's
100 gold swing
100
per player.
gold.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Not bad. It could be worse. It could be worth it. We're gonna find out. We are gonna have the I guess at the moment traditional 2v2 lanes on both top and bottom with the 1v1 mid. I'm imagining we're gonna see that Spirit Breaker charge quite often.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
he's not really needed bottom.
I was about to bring that up. I think that's what Huskar really suffers against. You no longer have that magic resist So you die just like any other mid hero would, but you output a ton of damage. But a troll and a Spirit Breaker, especially with that Ion Shell charge damage. Like
you can't charge when you're dead, and you can't charge when you're out of mana, and Jerry is about to be both. One more hit needed. There you go.
Yeah, they didn't do what we've seen in the past. Like, wait, did they change the whole Darkseer Spirit Breaker back laning to kill the initial creep wave? Because that's what I've seen nearly every dual lane with the Darkseer do, and this is terrible for Shacklo. I mean, Palomatinos, he'll have to go and farm his bottom lane at a point, but, you know,
but Shacklo will be completely out of mana. He's out of mangoes as well, forced out from those, and, well, if he gets his creep wave, at least then he'll probably get level 2 with that. And Jerry is back on full health for mana.
Problem is you just don't have any mana to Ion Shell, so this is going to take so long to kill. I think he's going to kite it all the way back to in between the towers, or maybe just wait. Yeah, he'll pull it in front of tier 1, I suppose, but
can
still.
Spirit Breaker even leave this lane? Because won't he be forced to stay to help out as Darkseer? Oh, that was a little bit of a
CS lull.
CS lull.
Yeah. That was a weird one, too, because anytime you have a point in mana burn, you always do get the last hit on the Archer after 2 tower hits.
Yeah. Or unless you're, if you don't have it, then you hit. But you should know
exactly.
that as an anti-mage player, I feel. Mid lane is so far also going fairly even with the Huskar 9 for 3 and the Troll 7 for 1. Is there any clear victor on that lane that should be?
Well, Huskar's in trouble. Holy crap.
All right, that is Fairy Fire keeping him alive. He has a salve as well. All right, should there be a clear victor in this lane?
I think it's Troll, Huskar favored, but Troll certainly has a better time than most other heroes because 1, you're a ranged hero and you outrange the Huskar, and 2, you have the mischance from your axes in melee form, which allow you to do what he just did there and actually threaten the Huskar because he has a ton of attack speed, so mischance is super effective against the hero.
But you gotta like run in before the axes hit, so it's like it is I'm gonna kill you type of thing, right? Or
yeah, sort of, but like you see, like you just slow and run in.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously DD did.
It makes a little bit of difference. Oh, we do have a charge coming mid. I hope there's an Iron Shell on there too.
It doesn't matter. He's still. Oh wait, never mind.
Excalibur,
what are you doing?
Excalibur is in trouble. He's gonna be helped out though. Will still die afterwards, but at least you deny the experience. And Jerry actually can get some free experience on the lane. Right, 1 for 1. Still favorable for
bit of a miss from Excalibur. You know he's dead once the charge is close enough in range. If he had gone for the melee axes, he was out of mana for both. Threw out the range to ensure the kill. But as you said, no XP to the Huskar, so you're okay with that.
Could be worse. The charge happens now bottom because Darkseer is getting chased down. So I think this is more of a saving charge than a, hey, we can kill this Dazzle charge. J4 is very speedy with those early boots, and he is definitely also, no, he's fine. He's actually more than fine. Shacklo, what are you doing? A couple hits needed. Where is the teleport? Can maybe tiny teleport to help out? J4 is just keeping him busy by himself.
Guys, is he gonna heal? Okay, I was about to say, like, you can't give the man the heal bombs. What? He's got a stick, guys. He's gonna heal bomb.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit of a. Oh, there's a badge. Bit of a questionable movement. But J4 is just, he's just playing. Jerry's just playing. Everybody's just having a great old time. As Darkseer, actually Darkseer's not having a great old time.
Yeah, this is not ideal though,
because
he doesn't have any method of mana sustain in the lane. So yeah, sure, you're getting some farm, but like the second time he's gonna have to go back to base, he'll do it by suiciding here to neutrals. But that's a 26-second respawn. Yeah. This is not good.
No.
Sure, you're getting a creep wave here and there, but you would much rather just be pulling it. Like, why farm behind tower? Just pull this creep wave somewhere else. That gives you more space for the Spirit Breaker to try and zone the Dazzle a bit better as well. And what's happening?
I don't know. Jerry is gonna try to deny himself, but J4 is there. So
it's like a Rick and Morty episode.
Well, rune time. At least someone will get the benefit of that. We do have Pinvincek trying to stop Pavaga from chasing him down. Chains were there actually with the salve. He doesn't have a lot of mana though, but Mposhka can of course fix that. What is the Cottle Ember cheese, if you will, on the lane?
You just spam spells, and you reduce the cooldown of the chains. You can theoretically get double stuns off later on in the game. I love what Pavaga's on. They're just abusing the laning phase matchup, and this is scary for the real deal because if your draft falls behind, like Ember Darkseer.
Hello.
Oh,
that's a tree also in your face.
Yeah, this is great for Pavaga. They're playing it excellent. Like, you're winning all 3 lanes. Top lane looks like Cheshire Cat just gets a bit too aggressive. That's so frustrating to me as a support player because your Tiny rotates mid, finds that kill on the mid core. Just chill, bro. Like, you just play conservatively for a moment because you're in a 2-on-1 scenario.
You know you're alone.
Yeah, and you're so ahead too. Ember, if you let Ember get even as a puck, you're now susceptible. You can't kill him anymore because of the Flame Guard levels, and now he can kill you when he peaks at level 6.
And that is how one kill can just spin the game out of control. If that Ember indeed does take off, then we know where to trace it back to.
The benefit is that your anti-mage is still hard free farming, but I point to that, you know, I feel like this bottom lane was played wrong. Just wrong. I'd have to go into the replay to really explain why, but Darkseer Spiritbreaker cannot lose a lane, and they have gotten crushed.
Huskar actually is teleporting into a Darkseer that was trying to pull the wave, and I'm thinking that he should be able to get this kill fairly easily indeed. Shaklo.
What's Shaklo even doing down there, Sheeves? He's between the two. Just pull the creeps. Run away. Bring him to a medium camp or something. Stand on the shrine. All of a sudden, it's impossible for you to get backstabbed like he just was.
Jerry just trying to get some experience mid. Can't even do that. Pikachu's running away with this mid lane.
Yeah.
And Anti-Mage is having free farm bottom as well. So Pavaga is quite on track on executing their game plan. What is the real deal gonna do about it? What's their plan? What should they do? Because they have got this active Darkseer Spirit Breaker combo, but who are you gonna try to kill?
And that's the difficulty, you know. You have a Darkseer Spirit Breaker, but what core on the enemy side can you actually target? Huskar dies in the early game. He ain't anymore. He's got 1500 HP.
He's fine.
And a puck is incredibly elusive, as is the AM. And sure, you could burst him 100 to 0, but you just don't have the disable for that until your troll is level 6, or sorry, your Spirit Breaker is level 6, or your troll is a high enough level to get involved and maybe land some root bashes.
Shaklo this time again with the Mana Void there. Toss to finish it off. And actually also, at the moment, all cores on the side of Pavaga look to be fine on their own. It means that there's a lot of movement possible for J4 and Big Gnome.
Yep. It's a really easy game for those supports to play. Although, I mean, I don't want to. J4's game, he's done a great job, but I feel like he has been set up to succeed.
Handed on a silver platter. Here you go.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a pesky Dazzle can't really do much, but you fight him around his 8 creeps and run in a circle long enough, and he'll look dominant. Oh, almost lands the kill with the combo there, but Excalibur will survive.
Yeah, he's gonna pop his ultimate. Hands off the keyboard. Excalibur is going for it. He's also gonna get some help from Jerry, charging in with the whirling axes. Will get a kill, but I mean, they got a kill on a support that actually came to their shrine. And they used 2 heroes for it, but as we can see on the minimap, they were 4 in the neighborhood, just in case.
Yep.
That's a lot of commitment there.
And
Shaklo out of mana already. He didn't get the surge off.
That's not good. Now it's even worse. Oh my god, I was about to say, if he dies there, it's only because Coddle gave him mana.
Oh, but this pivot check is
the
saving grace. He has to be the saving grace for the real deal. They do get Palantimos.
It's a bad blink, though. He should have certainly blinked back left instead of into the river, where he's now stuck in a choke point with blink on cooldown for another 12 seconds.
You did get everybody out of mana, though. And giving some time for Pikachu. Nice. Yeah, you can do that every time if you have a charge.
That's true.
Well, yeah, you can, actually, with the cooldown.
Yeah, this has left Puck up in the top lane all by his lonesome. And Poshka, he's in trouble. J4 going to land another kill here.
Yeah, he is definitely having a great game. And this is looking a lot better for Pavaga than previous game. It's like they have an easier plan to execute. They don't really, like, they don't have a timer on their lineup. You know, they're fine. Even if this early start didn't go the way they wanted, they still are good because the Anti-Mage had a decent lane. So, yeah,
I like what they're doing.
They're good.
Yeah, they're going to control all the 10-minute bounty runes as well. And you can see TP's coming out, but it's too late. They're picking up these objectives. Haste rune spawns top. Cheshire Cat should be checking that as well, but maybe they'll leave it in the hopes Huskar could grab it. But either way, that's a huge gold spike. Well played, Pavaga.
Yeah. Making sure
oh my god, look at Darkseer's net worth, Sheeves.
I'm shrugging, by the way. Okay, nobody heard it, but I was shrugging. That is not where you expect the Darkseer to be, even if the Darkseer had a rough lane. J4 will get taken down by the real deal as they try to make a move here on this bottom lane, but they get a support at what cost, as Breaky would say. And it is a Ember Spirit that drops for that. That is the cost. That is a rough one. Was Breaky the original one when he was casting on? Yeah,
it was him. It became a meme.
Give him a thumbs up for it. It was a good meme because it's a good line.
It's a good line.
Because the line is so often so true. That is definitely not worth.
I have yet to see. I have not seen a Darkseer game this poor in like a while. This is so strange to me because it's not like Dazzle AM is a lane design. You can't stop him backlaning. It's just that they played this bottom lane so poorly that now your Darkseer, this hero that you were talking about earlier, he's got a snowball. You want to play with tempo. That's not possible anymore because your game is with Grouch on Sesame Street.
Well, I, for one, am happy that Pavaga is having a good game. We might have a third here as well if this is continuing the way it is. But on the other side, if you think further ahead, you've got yourself the real deal, and their high ground defense is pretty decent with the Keeper of the Light, with the Darkseer there as well. And there is some wombo combo potential as well. They're actually going to try to keep the aggression up here by going for this anti-mage, but the blink is there from Palantimos. And Pinvincek, he now has to get out because the teleports came in, the toss after him. J4, once again, he smells blood. Pinvincek pins out, they need some help. Getting the surge from Shaklo, he will get out scot-free, but there's a lot of rotations that try to make this anti-mage death happen. And I kind of feel like you should want to have that Ember Spirit farming.
Yep.
Okay, they don't want the Ember Spirit farming. They want to have the Ember Spirit killing. Jerry going in there first, getting tossed up. Now in comes the Will-O-Wisp. It gets killed off though, and nobody died in the meantime. Now finally, it is the side of Pavaga that catch the kills, and they get 3 kills. And J4, I mean, he'll gladly give his life.
It's just so easy. It's such an easy game for Tekcac. He's standing top, not threatened. He'll free farm. And if you want to make plays aggressively in the enemy jungle, he is the best hero at the moment at that TP counter gank. Gets off a coil, multi-man silence, easy turnaround. J4 the only casualty, and really he could have survived, but he stood there fighting till his death against the Ember Spirit.
So they're still Troll in this game too.
True.
And he didn't really join that fight. He has been just farming because, you know, someone has to. Is that a hero that can help? Like that can do things, that can actually make that comeback possible?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's difficult.
Sounds tentative.
The problem with Troll in this game is the inevitable Ags timing of
nice
the puck.
Juke. Jump out.
And Troll's very BKB dependent.
Jerry. A nice blinding light.
It's you know, they're just trying to play aggressive, stay thirsty, keep looking for blood. Bottom, you got AM continuing to just free farm up against Darkseer, and now this is an impossible matchup for DS once you hit this stage. Yep. The charge onto the J4, but there's 2 smoked heroes here.
Yeah, and he broke that smoke. Jerry might pay for that with his life, but might have saved someone in the process. Or perhaps Puck jumping forward, getting that coil off on Miposhka. Jerry's still alive for the meantime. There comes a Troll Warlord. Can he take out Pikachu? He is disarmed, and the Grave is there as well. Pinvincek trying to get some help in there as well with the change. They do get the kill. Now Tiny's on the run there as we watch Jerry running away from Cheshire Cat. He should still die though indeed as Cheshire Cat jumps forward but gets chased by Pinvincek with the change there as well. There's a regen rune. Both heroes will want it, but it is going the way of Pinvincek as we do have Cheshire Cat jumping away. It was a 2-for-1, which a favorable trade for the real deal.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with the Huskar there. He had a full stick. The Grave came out early again. It was the same in the previous engagement. 2 or 3 seconds early. He had a 19-charge stick, just didn't pop it. I think he would have at least helped pick up an extra kill. Huskar's doing a ton of damage here. They had already used the Spirit Breaker ult. Bit strange that he wanted to save that.
Perhaps he thought there was a heal coming in first from the Dazzle.
And credit to Pinvincek though, he's played a very unfavorable start and to a very nice and active performance. He's really kept his team in the game. You know, credit to the Darkseer as well, ensuring that he's always the one eye on shell preemptively. But still, you got to keep making plays is the problem. Pavaga's going to hit a timing when like this Huskar is going to be most powerful here on the map for a while. Now you have a Puck with a Blink Dagger. Only 1 hero got coiled previous fight, but at any moment, the real deal, you find this Coddle plus 1 or 2, you're going to clean up that fight.
Oh, he just used his jump on a creep. And now he gets called in by the Will-O-Wisp. The Dream Coil is there, though. Cheshire Cat, he might be able to save his team, but at the same time, real deal is doing so much damage here. They do get both the Dazzle and Pikachu's Huskar.
Such a weird...
The wombo combo is there with the Will-O-Wisp and the on the vac. Coddle still dies because Cheshire Cat is doing stuff at the back lines. But again, 3 for 1 in favor of the real deal.
Just bad fights. Bad fights. You know your AM isn't looking to fight you there. You're taking an engagement. Dazzle runs into the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, Cheshire Cat, did he stick around too long? The chains are holding him in place, and that is a double kill for Winstrike, and it looks like Pavaga, they're kind of losing their composure a little bit here.
it looks like Real Deal is just a better team, like by a degree that I didn't expect. Like they have no business whatsoever closing this gap to the point where they might actually pull ahead if they're able to collect a few more creeps around the map before these respawns come out. And dude, like Darkseer all of a sudden is 1,300 gold behind Puck. How's that even possible?
Jerry going for J4, but he wouldn't have any backup, so he realizes he can't go for that. There is a sliver of hope for Pavaga, by the way, because I would say, and disagree if you're wrong, that Pavaga has a better Roche lineup, and they can maybe take Roche and do something with it Aegis.
It just feels like their draft is de-synergied. I get the Huskar and why that hero is good here, but if you're going to pick an Anti-Mage first and then still play your draft like you're looking a 5-man snowball, shouldn't he be involved? Because AM's just playing his own game, and you've got a 4. Like it's not working. It's Dazzle Huskar versus 5 right now.
I would say that's not really the draft. That is them maybe reading the game wrong and thinking, oh, we're so far ahead, we can easily do this, but maybe underestimating their opponents then, because they had a brilliant start. Like they were great. Maybe due to the fact that the bottom lane wasn't played out the way that the real deal should have, but they did just play it great.
What?
Cheshire Cat getting charged, and
how does he die there? You can juke. He didn't phase shift the charge.
Why did the Will-O-Wisp still get used?
He wanted to make sure it was 100% stun overlap.
All right.
But he probably would have died without. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, top lane in the meantime, maybe Winstrike, he does have a orb away, spirit away, and Shaklo still put the wall out. Surge forward as well. Viposhka, they teleport to the shrine. They're all here. This is a dead Bignum, and perhaps they can catch more.
Dude, this Coddle Ember synergy is sick.
J4, the vacuum doesn't hit. Does J4 even have a teleport? Yes, he does. He's just running. He's out.
That's all he can really do. And you can see every time the Coddle's waiting for the chains to come out. Like the slight chains into immediate and give mana, and all of a sudden these spells are like nearly off cooldown already.
Yeah.
And as soon as slight chains are maxed, it will be. Like immediately these spells are refreshed. And it's so easy for the lineup of the real deal to continue playing fast and aggressively with tempo around the map.
Synergy is there, not just between the heroes, of course, but also because the players know what to do for one another to help each other out, to make their heroes better.
And speaking of Troll, Excalibur, that's what's missing from this set. It might not be proper due to like the timing. You know, I don't think like Romans, King Arthur didn't really link up, but still.
What?
Excalibur,
the
sword.
Yes, I know. Yeah. But why are we talking about that in relation to his troll?
Well, it's just because his name's Excalibur.
Yes.
That's all.
Oh.
But it's like, yeah, it was like the association from Troll, Excalibur, Camelot, Sword in the Stone.
All right. I got that, but I still don't know what does that mean in relation to this game?
Not much.
They're gonna be even better once Excalibur gets used. Is that
probably? That's exactly what I meant, Chiefs. Right. Thank you. Oh no! Well, he tossed Puck. Where's Puck? Was in the air.
He was in the air indeed for a very long time. He might not be in the air anymore. One more hit will do the trick, and indeed they do get the kill. In the meantime, Winstrike was able to kill off. What? Excuse me. There we go. That's the fight we want to see. The Grave keeping J4 alive as he is surrounded. The real deal.
Sorry, but this is it. This is just bad play, Sheeves. I'm sorry, but Anti-Mage is not even involved. You're walking into an engagement 4-on-5.
Did they know
that's not going to work?
Into that engagement 4-on-5?
What do you think that they're?
Well, oh. If he dies here, that would be really bad, because always, if a team with an anti-mage loses a fight, there's always the silver lining that there is somewhere an anti-mage farming and making use of the space created. He didn't die though, so at least they got that, but they will lose the Aegis. And here we go once again. Cheshire Cat just tossed up.
Like that scan went off before the fight started. They know they're in the area. Like your Huskar is a BKB. You've power spiked, sure, but this, I don't know. I don't get the draft if you're not going to get your Anti-Mage involved. Like he should be involved like from minute 10. He should be here, or. At this point, it's probably too late, but still, like, what's the purpose of taking the Huskar later on and then playing like the same old split push 4-on-5 style when you don't even have a late game advantage? Really, Troll beats AM late game. Cheshire Cat again is caught.
Will-O-Wisp. They got J4 on the edge as well. Actually, the charge gets J4 out of it, but it doesn't really matter. Mega kill streak for both carries on the side of the real deal, and now they'll get Big Num as well because if you know they want to just be together.
But this you're playing into their hands. It's Ember, Spirit Breaker, Darkseer. Their whole strat is to see I spy a hero, charge at it, and Pavaga's just walking into it like dumb people in horror movies.
They were
like,
just
oh, let's split up and investigate, guys. What could possibly go wrong? It's just a dark house with a curse on it.
The first 10 minutes went so well, and they got so happy that they thought, well, we got this game, guys, we won. And then they kind of forgot how to play Dota. It's unfortunate, but it happens to the best of people. So this is an animation stock. Oh, there you go. What is he gonna do? He's not stuck, actually, by the way, because he can always blink out. He can always eat some trees.
I'm putting myself in timeout. I got some Valentine's cards to write. I got a few crushes in the building.
You shouldn't tell them that. Who? Especially you shouldn't say that there's multiple.
Well, you gotta, I mean...
That's the thing about, you know, you give it to the one.
Well, but the thing is, like, that's something, like, really attractive people can do, okay?
You're spreading all your chances, but you still shouldn't say that on camera because they know.
Didn't you watch Purge's video earlier? You gotta keep your options open.
Oh yeah, okay? I agree with that. But then you know you send all those crushes a card, but you don't tell people live that you're gonna send multiple people cards because that's not nice. That's not romantic. You gotta say, I'm gonna send this one special crush a card, and then you send it to 5 people, but they think they were that one special one.
I like you know what you're talking about. I like it, and well, you're getting tier 3. It looks like.
Yeah, if you're Pavaga.
There's a blink. I love the blink on Troll. Like again, Excalibur playing into his draft strengths. It's all about reach. It's all about being aggressive.
Ooh, it's all about this charge. Or is it Jerry? He'll take the jump from Pikachu. He'll be fine though. He'll just be the bait in front.
That's okay though. Anti-Mage cut the wave.
Did he? Oh, he is cutting the wave. But there's this range creep. Do you see that range creep and the siege creep?
It's fine. It doesn't matter. Sheev, he cut the wave. As long as they cut the wave,
he's
only the bottom ranks will die.
Right now. He's killing neutrals, he's fine.
But he's going to cut the next wave. Oh, never mind.
No, he missed it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Rax dies, but it's all good because Anti-Mage is a hero that can deal with mega creeps. Or big super creeps first, actually.
Okay, I was going to say mega creeps. It's a bit early.
Super creeps. Super creeps. He has got a Battle
He's
Fury
charged
after all.
too.
He is getting charged.
Oh, he's just dead.
And he is very dead. And he.
Oh no!
Oh, maybe. No, he's dead.
I thought the chains might have hit 2 creeps. That would have been grim. And you can see already it was off cooldown too. So I guess he probably dies anyway. But still, this is. You know, in times like this, I just remember. You know, we were talking about Disney movies earlier. Bambi. What Thumper said. Okay. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
No. If you can't say nothing nice, say nothing at all. No, don't say nothing at all. Otherwise, it's a double negative, and then you will say something.
Yeah, but that's his quote. That's the point. He's like an adorable bunny rabbit. He doesn't understand double negatives yet.
Well, double negatives in Dutch, it was definitely not a double negative. Obviously, I watched it with Dutch language because I was still very young. Couldn't speak.
Did they dub it over like
for kids movies? Yeah.
Okay.
And you can all if there's a big Disney Pixar movie out in the cinema or something, then you'll be able to watch both in Dutch and in original language, and in English. But around like in the afternoon, if you would go, then it would be in Dutch because that's the time when the kids go.
Fun fact: so I think it was Inglourious Bastards. That was the Christoph Waltz debut, right?
Yeah.
He speaks French and German, so he actually did. Like reshoots in the language, or he did the voiceover himself, whatever it is. But
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Great act.
Yeah, great actor. Real deal. They don't have to act. They are just the real deal.
Oh my God! You told me not to do it, and what the hell is that?
That was the only thing that this sentence was going to do. Oh, J4 thought he had still a chance to grave, but then Pivinchek with a surprise. Coming out with that kill.
I don't want to take anything away from them. They've played great. under the
Their laning stage was still
It was terrible. That was, yeah, but, you know, they've played better. Now, Huskar, he's completely alone middle.
He's
He'll
got a
die.
BKB, though. Silver
He had a
lining.
full stick, too.
Yeah, good. No buybacks, though. He's going all in on the side.
Yeah, they have...
The side.
Radiant has not got a kill since 15 minutes. They have run away with this game on the side of the real deal. They're once again killing a tier 3 completely on, like they're like, hey guys, guys, maybe we're unsafe, but no one's here.
Is anybody home?
I thought you were gonna sing the Pink Floyd song.
No.
Is there anybody out there? No.
No, I don't know how it goes. Maybe I do, but not.
No?
No.
We gotta, oh, jeez.
Maybe with the karaoke, with the actual music, you know, backing, I might be able to, but.
It's a long karaoke song for not much singing, but it'd probably be worth it.
Oh, this is a Tiny that has not been able to have a great game. Nice vacuum as well for the real deal. They are definitely crushing this fight. Pikachu, he has his BKB active, but he can only use it to run away from the real deal. The charge is there, though. There is no running. Grave, J4 helping, keeping him alive, and Bignum just giving his life for that toss. I am! With the Mana Void, it's not enough to get any kills, but he does not die. He does manage to blink back to base. In the meantime, the racks in the mid lane do get taken down. Of course, this is game 2 of the series, meaning that if the real deal can close this game out, it is a game over for the upper bracket for Pavaga. So they want to they want to have another shot, you know. They're just delaying this game because they believe deep down that there is still a chance that they can have. It just, they need to wait for Valentimos to get like a Scotty.
They have as much chance as Oliver of winning this game as Oliver Twist did getting seconds at that orphanage, Sheeves.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
He didn't get any extra porridge.
No,
not once.
No, I saw it.
Yeah. I don't remember how that book ended. Was it happy? I don't think it was it? And you know, on the subject of novels you should never read.
I don't know, it was a book. I watched
Great
the movie.
Expectations, okay? For some reason, like every American high school forces you to read and do study on this book. It's a terrible book.
Great Expectations?
It's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know the book.
It's good.
Yeah.
I was forced to.
We were more around the 1984, those type of books.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
Brave
everybody's
New
got
World
those.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, those were good.
Yeah. Compare and contrast Aldous Huxley and George Orwell's version of a dystopia. I feel like that's probably the most common English/writing just work worldwide.
Oh, they're coming in from the side. This is do or die for Pavaga. Can they make it out alive? Jerry coming in from the side as well. In comes the vacuum and also the Will-O-Wisp Pikachu. His team falls around him. The anti-mage, he wasn't there. He was continuing push. Oh, he's okay. GG. His team wrapped around. Yeah. His team went in there like, nope.
The first thing Valentimos did to help his teammates in this game was call the GG.
Oh.
That was the first time he got involved.
Oh,
and I'm
don't be mean. He had a great lane.
Oh wow, that Sheeves.
Silver lining.